Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit, Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. In this video, we are going to discuss on the strategies, which is going to be like a keyword that can be used for your websites, your social media, all across. So the basic thing here is, what is the keyword and where do I get it from? So what is the right way to get it? Okay. So for exporters and importers, they can use keywords, especially from a free tool, which is Google Keyword Planner. If you have a Google account, you can get this account at free of cost. There is no price involved here. You can just go and create a Google Ads account. In that itself, you can go for a tool section, keyword planner, and this is what you have it. So what the basic science here is, if someone wants to search on something, that's going to be a keyword. If I need a moringa manufacturer or a moringa exporter, if I'm in US and I'm looking to import something from India, so what I say is moringa powder exporter in India. So that's what I look for, and I'm looking for a list of exporters whom I can contact and I can have a conversations, and if the terms and conditions meet, then I'll buy from them. So what I look for is the first moringa powder exporter in India or some sort of keywords. So how do you get to know, is this keyword searched, or is there any sort of keywords that are being used in this market, or what should my post or my article should need to have it? So what I do here is, I'll take moringa powder, I'll go to keyword planner, I'll put it up here and then get the results for it. So the things here is, you need to look at to the location. Is it like, are you targeting India? Because you are an exporter. You're not going to target for Indian market. What I'm looking at is, I'll take this off and I'll put it as United States. That's my target market. So I'll include that and I'll search for it. Okay. So these are all the keywords. What I'll do here is, I'll look for monthly average search. This is the highest volume. And if I want to look for a lower volume, normally that doesn't make sense, because obviously I want to target a bigger audience. So I always need keywords which are highly searched. And there is another component that you need to look at is the competition level. So if the competition level is high, so normally there is a crowd, there are people are looking for it, everyone is looking for the same keyword. But along with that, I also want something, a better one, which should be something in a medium scale. If those keyword has a good volume, along with that, if that can be of a good, like a competition level is low. So if you see that, normally that won't come in. So this is medium, but again, the volume is too low. But I want the higher volume with the minimum competition. That's not maybe not possible, but still we can still see this. This is 100 to 1K. This is a good medium competition. Still I can work this out, right? So this kind of a keywords, that's what you need to target, but still don't worry, because if you are a beginner and you have not sure how the things to be used, just do one thing. You can select all these keywords, copy it and write the articles around it. So people are looking for it. I'm not sure by moringa powder, these are all the keywords what they are using. So if you're not sure what is it, you please go and search for it and see what makes sense, or what is that exactly they mean, or this is a brand that they are looking for, right? So if that's something your people are looking for it, then it's also makes sense. Always use your competitors' keywords on your website for your product or your post, so that there are possibilities that if the people are searching this, you'll be able to get your product glimpse in front of your customers. There are possibilities saying that, okay, they can buy what they want, but still they are now getting aware about your product too. So that is just by your keywords. When they search, you need to be available there. Look for any competitors. It all happens in the online industries. You can go and search for one. All the competitors are using the same keywords of those companies' name in their content, so that whenever search for someone of that content, even your articles are in front of it. They may open, they may not open, they may look for alternate options. Absolutely fine. But still, back of the mind, this works. So what I want is, the more the view, the possibilities of getting the buyers is opportunities are bit on a higher side. So I don't say that making this strategy works. What I'm saying is, try every strategy. There is no harm in trying out everything and getting the business wherever the buyers come from, what door, doesn't matter. End of the day, what matters is get the buyer. So either you get it from SEO, either you get it from your website, either you get it from your social media or shipment data or LinkedIn or whatever the tools what we have already priorly discussed. So it's all makes us get the buyer on board. However, where they come from doesn't matter. But if I have an option to do this, why I'm not doing it? Let me try it out. No harm in it. So what I do is, and even what does this help me is, okay, where the market is coming from. This is one volume that I know US is one of the market, but I still want to know where the people are searching for this term. Or let me see if the people are looking for something or not. So this is the Google trend, again free tool from Google, so don't need to worry about it. So what you can do here is you can just go paste the keyword and search for it. So again, it's giving you the data of India, and even if you want regions, sub-regions, you get to see here. If you want cities, you get to know that. So these are all the options that you can do. But end of the day, we are not in a business of domestic, but this channel is all about exports and international business. So we are not covering up here. So what I'll do is, I'll do instead of India, I'll take worldwide, and I'll do it instead of past, I'll make it to the present till 2004. So we get to see this. Moringa powder has been in a trend from 2016. That is the early birds who has the access to it. But you got it late, or you got it at a hype. When Moringa powder got into a superfood category, that is where this jump comes in. There is a reason for everything. A fall or a rise or a mid, there is a news for it. So when Moringa has got into a superfood category, the trend keep on going. So even the trend is surviving there. That's something you need to look at. Look at this. If I go for a path, then I get to know the J curve. But if I say it for 12 months, it's in a range. It's exactly in a range that you can see here. So there is no ups or downs. Slightly fluctuation is always going to be there, but this is not so directly dip or rise. So it's going to be a stagnant thing. And if you look at for 90 days, it's the same pictures what you can see. Okay. And now what I want is from last 12 months, which are the regions that have been looking for this keyword? South Africa, maybe you are aware or not aware. These are all the countries which we have been looking for. So look at this. Right? These are all the countries for you. Maybe it's like, okay, compliances wise, maybe you need to eliminate few, or when you search for some countries, like, okay, they may not pay much, or a GDP is not good enough, or language issues, or something could be there. But what I suggest is, Google helps you out to find the markets. Based on this information, you can go to your back of saying that, okay, let me check in my sales report, or we call it a shipment report. Then we go for shipment reports, then we keep finding buyers, we scalp data, we enrich data, and then we look for these markets also, because if the people are searching for it, they want to buy this product. Maybe they may be individuals, but end of the day, if an individual is sitting idle, searching for something, didn't do anything about it, but he wants somewhere, he'll find somewhere, he'll keep searching, he'll ask the vendors, distributors, wholesalers, and one or the other guy will import the product, and if the demand is there in the market, he will obviously fulfill it. So if that person is searching for something in India, then you are the one who should get that opportunity. So try your best to get there. That's the first rule. Then comes as something like, okay, what is the other related topics they are discussing or they are looking for? That's something you can check. And related queries, something like that. Okay. So this is two combination of the tools that will help you to do what you need. So it could be a keyword, which I can use it for my various other purposes. And also, I want these keywords to be used to check my trend, if my business is getting into a dip, or is it in rising, or is it a stagnant phase. So if that is the information that I have, and moreover, now I think US is the market. Now what I'll do is, I'll take United Arab Emirates or Oman. Yeah, I'll take Oman, and I know they speak Arabic. So what I'll do is, instead of English, obviously I'll take English, the volumes are low, and even I'll go for Arabic because I know they speak Arabic. So what are the other keywords that they are using? The volumes are low, don't worry about it. You can take any other countries, because it's also depends. The volume also comes from the population. Obviously, if the population is low, then obviously you can't expect that. Oh, sorry, it's United Arab Emirates. So United Arab Emirates is something like, I don't say it's completely Arabic, but moreover you'll find the volume there. So you check for it. So this is a volume. What I'm saying is, use your English keywords. Along with that, try to combine it with these keywords if you are targeting those markets. Because at the end of the day, what happens here is, if someone, Arabic citizen who speaks Arabic, wants to search something on Arabic and wants to get those products, but what I suggest you is, please copy the term before using it anywhere. You need to use Google Translator or any other translating tool. Just go and paste it and see what they mean. Is it exactly matching or not? Sometimes if the language is, if you are not aware of the language, it could be a busy word, so it is going to create a nuisance. So instead of that, try and check, confirm it, and then make that as your hashtag by adding a hashtag in front of it, or making it 2 different hashtags, or along with that, make it 1 hashtag and use it as for your requirement. So what I'll do is, I'll just copy it. Okay, it has taken hash on the back. So as it's Arabic, sorry. So what I'll do is, it's gone, I messed it up. So the basic thumb rule here is not on the first, you need to add it at the last. So my hashtag should be here, not that. Okay. So now this is my hashtag. Okay. So along with this, what I can do, I can use this as it is, and also I'm going to combine this word . Very bad, man. Okay. So yeah. So what I'm saying is, just make it 1 keyword. I was unable to edit it. Normally I don't do it. So if you can do that, Arabic is a bit complicated for me. Okay. I'll do it reverse and I'll do it simple. So what I'm saying is, the basic concept here is, I'll make it 2, right? In some cases, what I'll do is, I'll use it at 2 and I'll make it as 1. So again, those hashtags can be used. So again, reverse it and check if that's okay, or make it reverse and remove that space so that you can make it as 1 word. Now try it. Maybe taking off space is not something that in Arabic that's allowed or not. So what I mean is this: make a keyword with a combination which is a full word and then 2 different hashtags, plus back of it, it's going to be 3. So in 2 words, you can make 2 different hashtags along with 1 combination full. So I'm saying is, people use different hashtags, or the way they write it is very different. So try to use multiple options. You can use AI tools to get it checked, or say that if I'm searching for something, if someone in United States looking for moringa powder, in what all slangs that he can write, or in what all variant that he can write and search for to purchase, or looking for an exporter. So if you write it out, then yeah, the possibility is that you will get all the variants, use all of that into your articles or blogs or any post. That should work, right? So what I'm saying is, make it a combination, try and error, publish it, see the insights, so you get to know what's working, what's not working. So then keep carrying the one which is working for you, all right? So basically, in today's time, you can search for all of this. One is the target market and the language that you need to select. Second is, you are going to view the monthly search volume so that you get to know what is trending and how many people are searching for it. I'll take it off Arabic. I'll make it English itself. Even Hebrew is also something that you can check, because Israel, if you're looking for those markets, obviously. So I'll keep it this, and this is the volume that are people searching for. So if these are people who are searching for your product, probably they are looking to understand about your product, or they are looking to purchase your product or something like that. The B2B businesses does it more, use the keywords and all of it. But as an exporter, still there is no harm that you are going to market yourself. And I'm not saying you have to spend anything. I'm just saying is, do it, because this is also one of the way to get your buyers. There's no harm in doing whatever else you're trying it out. Try each and every possible way. But end of the day here is, the buyer is on the table, I have the deal on the table, that's all what matters. Competitive level, as much the competitive level is low, that's good for you. But yeah, sometimes it's the keyword that what we want is going to be always on a higher side, or the competition level will be always higher. But in some fortunate situations, you can always see that some competitions are a bit lower, which is medium or low, but the search volume is good. If you can target at that beginning point of time, then yeah, it's a good number. So, but yeah, people like me, people like you, people like many marketers will be always looking for those kind of keywords to rank it for a very short competitions. So that's there, but so that won't be, if something is ranking, people won't leave it much for a longer time in a medium level. It's always going to be on a higher scale. Okay. Then if you have something like looking towards saying that, okay, let me run paid ads, pay per click or cost per click is something that you can encash, because you're going to pay only when people are going to click for it. So it's going to be a good deal. And especially for the situations when someone has a clear intent of saying that people are going to buy from you, or you're targeting those keywords which really make sense for your business. I don't just go and say like, okay, let Moringa powder, whoever search for Moringa powder, visit my page. Maybe that's not ideal, but I need to pick a right business keyword that suits my business. I'll show you the examples, but still that's something very important. Okay. So in many cases you can use this. Where do you use it? On your website? Meta titles. If you are not aware of meta titles, that's something technical. When you are writing SEOs, you get to know about it. If you are not aware of it, you can search for it, or we can, in a future coming videos, I can help you out with that. So meta titles, descriptions, URLs, blogs, content, header, bio, post. On your Instagram, on your bio, you need to use all the keywords that you want to be ranked for. It's a Moringa powder that you're dealing in. Write Moringa powder straight away in your bio. Then your post captions. Then in your alt text. When you're posting something on Instagram, you go for next. Then you have something, when you describe, there is an alt text. So please mention the hashtag there. And then obviously hashtags should be in your captions. In LinkedIn, heading, about sections, post. I have already made a video on LinkedIn, a full detailed video how to find the buyers out there. I have very clearly mentioned how the rise exporters are being tracked, what are the keywords that are being tracking those companies to rank up on my search. That is something that you need to look for. That is how you have to be ranked when someone search for something like that, especially in your company pages. People are preferring company pages over the personal pages these days. So look for your company pages, develop your company pages, and make the things happen. Then title, description, tags, transcription, and emails and newsletters. These are very much important. Subject line, preview, main content. These are all works. I don't say just use it for your website. I say go and use it all across. So that whenever someone search on Moringa powder or whatever the business you fall in, Moringa powder is just an example. So whatever the product you fall in, any of your articles should rank. I don't say your website, because website, again, there are a lot of technicalities, off page, on page. There's a hurdle to fix up everything. But yeah, it's a cost also again. But what I say is, at least if you are putting an effort all across, some or the other pages will be there. And especially your social media pages like LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, these are the social media platforms will come on the top. And even if you run your newsletters, even if that's popular, people will subscribe. And you keep sharing the new knowledge articles, and later you can push it for your sales campaigns. So this works. Keep focusing on it, keep an effort on it. And this doesn't happen overnight. So I have used your keyword, now no one is coming. No, that doesn't work. If that was so easy, then I would have been getting the deals every day. We get the deals every day only because we have put so much efforts from a very long time. Every day, one or the other article, one or the other post, one or the other something will be going on some or the other platforms. That is where the business coming in. That is where we get inbounds. If you are getting inbounds, that's the happiest place. Without spending any marketing, you are able to get it. But still, marketing is a cost again. But to the extent, what I say is SEO itself is a game that to be played. But I promise you the results are there, but not so aggressively that you get off, or these are something that you can't predict. Okay, so focus on long tail keywords, because spice exporter, for example, what I was saying is if you're a spice exporter, normally people think that they may, if I'm searching for spice exporter, do I need to buy, or I'm just looking to make out a list, or I just want to know who are the exporters are there in those markets, or I may be looking for some contacts to share it to someone. That could be the possibilities. But when I target for some keywords, and especially for CPC, cost per click, so in that case, what I look at is which is going to be a better defining my business. I want bulk orders. I am dealing in organic, cumin, and I am an exporter. I am from India. If someone is searching bulk organic cumin exporter India, it means that that person is looking for bulk organic cumin exporter from Indian location. If I'm a suitable guy for it, or if I change it as bulk organic moringa exporter in India, yeah, that's also a keyword. So end of the day, make it a long and make it their higher buying intent. If spices is a good keyword. It has a high number of searches, but does it define my business? Not really. But when I go for a longer keywords, there are possibilities that I can capture this buyer intent. If the intent is to buy the product, good. Import fenugreek seeds from Gujarat. So someone want to import the product. What is the product? Fenugreek seeds, and where it's from? Gujarat. The probabilities of getting this kind of inquiries, and if someone searches for this, I don't say that everyone searches for Gujarat, someone knows Gujarat or no and all of it, but still there is a volume. You can check for this kind of keywords. What's the volume searched? It could be 1 or 2, as minimal as small as 5 or 6. That is what the people that you need to target. You're not targeting the volume. You're not targeting like a B2C or a garment or a jewelry or a clothing company. You're targeting masses. No, we are not in a mass business. We are in a very stagnant, narrow importer-export business. In our field of work, we don't get huge crowd to follow. We get very narrow people, very narrow business. That business itself is a volumetric business. But when these products are put it onto a shelf, that becomes B2C business. Then where the whole marketing goes on, that goes to the masses. But till that product gets to the place, import, export, compliances, legalities, logistics, everything. So these products are just going to be as a narrow business. It goes narrow and then go broad. So that is how it has been planned. So I don't say you like look for 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus, 10,000 plus, 10K, 1K, 100K. That's not really required. That's not the volume that we are looking for. If you see a small scent of action in the searches, please go for those keywords. That's really important. And when you go for CPC, if it's a really thing that you want to get in, please make sure you understand the whole how the things mechanism works. Only then enter your credit card, or else your money goes off. You may be not aware of it. But what I suggest is, if you are using this keywords, you know the buyer intent, you know if this gets in front of him, then he may look for the options. Then go and use this CPC, play it around, and get your website in front of them, whatever it could be. It could be an article or something else. Put it in front of them and get the business. That's very important. Okay? The wholesale spices, anything that you're looking for, even wholesale spices exporter to Europe is a good keyword, but still doesn't define what spices. It's a wholesale spice, but I'm not sure what spice they are going to buy. Or targeting maybe not is the best defining for me, but still it defines my industry. Okay, let me go and bid for it. Let me put it on a CPC. If someone clicks, only then I pay. If someone doesn't click, doesn't bother. It's still in front of everyone's eye. So that's how it works. So keep it in that points in mind and then plan it accordingly. So is this the only tool, Google Keyword Planner, like Trend? No. You can use many other tools, but that's not free. These are all paid tools. If that makes your pocket is friendly for it, go and purchase it. It gives you a more depth knowledge for it. In-depth competitors, analysis, backlink trackers, everything comes into a picture. Your SEO health, keyword gap analysis, content strategy, even what your competitors are writing and what else you need to write, that is also something they are going to do. They're just going to understand the competitor, they find the gap, improvise your content, push it off. So it's very easy to manage it, but end of the day, it comes with a cost. If it's okay for you, go ahead. If not, then yeah, stay away from it because it's going to be a huge bomb. Okay? So then Google Trends, seasonal, marketing, timing, insights, it's still okay. I'm okay if you can use Google Keyword Planner and Google Trends to understand demand, keywords, tracking it, putting all those details into your content, still manageable. I know few people have already taken this access after my course, but not done anything about it. See, it's good if you do something using free keywords, free tools is absolutely fine. Instead of taking the premium access, doing nothing about it. See, action is all about it. Your business is all about actions. You can't just sit and hatch eggs on it, right? So I know people, so I know it from my experience. Whatever I teach here, it's all by my experience with all, because I wholly own one of the company, which is JB Digital, is completely into this business. We do entire keyword planning, SEO strategies, website optimizations, LinkedIn, Instagram, SEO contents. We do paid ads targeting to the specific markets, including the cities or a pin code of that markets. We do help with buyer search, email marketing, lead generations, data enrichment. We take care of everything possible. If you want to get with the partner with us, we can give you confidence till that you just manufacture your product, pack it, label it, keep it ready for us. We will get you the buyers. We'll get you the deals. We'll do the negotiations for you. We'll get the payments to your bank account. Not even a single penny of scam can happen with you when you're working with us. This is a confidence that what our partners or collaborators are working with. So if you want something like that, you can give us the call on the description, on the number on the description. You can go and check for it, or else you can drop in an email too. So consider this as a playbook, so which is going to just give you the guidance and use these tools to start working. So that's the best option that you can look for. Okay. So the next here is when you go and search, because currently I'm in Bangalore, so my location is up here. But when you're going and searching, because obviously you're not going to search it and sitting in your city and saying like, okay, let me search for my company. Is it my company's ranking or not? No, that doesn't how does the things works. So the thing work here is region changes, the demand changes, the website's recommendation changes. So whenever you're writing the articles, when you're targeting the audience, you need to make sure if you change your VPN, that's a tech, I'll explain it sometime later in a different video, but still, if you change the location and see what are the recommendations coming up there, right now for Moringa powder exporter, I'm getting this. So if I click on it, I get to see in the URL, they have something as Moringa. That's also the tool. That's also the technique that you need to use it on your URLs. That's what are the recommendation what I have given here. You can see in your websites, you need to use this in your URLs. URL means just this part. Okay, this one. So what I'm going to do is, anyhow, I know IndiaMart is ranking, so I'll copy the URL from here. I'll go back to the keyword planner. I'll go to the keyword planner here. I'll click here. Instead of going and searching for a keyword, what I'll do is, I'll copy my competitor. In your school days, if you have copied or not, but do it here. If someone of your competitor is doing a good job, even in your free tool, what you can do is, let me get all the keywords that these guys are using. Because they are ranking on the top, I want to also rank on the top, at least let me copy something from them. I'm a backbencher, let me copy. I don't even have a website now. Let me go and copy from him. So what are the keywords they are using? Let me write an article on it. Good or bad, whatever it is, write it. So there are something, a buzz year on year, 900% up. So these are the targeted keywords for me. So either I go and copy all the keywords, put it into one article, publish it, or let me write an article one by one so that my content is good and the readers can enjoy it. And don't just write the article just for the SEO purpose. Write the keywords based on, let it just reflect in front of the eyes of the viewers, and then let them read it out, understand my business model, and give me a call. And every article should be having a contact number, contact details, where they can read, understand, give you a call. So this really works. If you are not good at your subjects, go and copy someone who is having it. Especially copy from a ranker who is top ranking somewhere. Just copy from him, get all the details or the way he has done his websites. Go and copy all the details, put it up here. Maybe I don't say that, okay, if you have copied everything from him, you will be ranking on the top. Normally, if someone is on ranking first, he has done 100 things right. For me to rank on the top, maybe not possible, but on a second, third, obviously if I copy a 100% guy who's scored 100 marks, at least I can get 80 or 50 or 30 or 80, right? Somewhere between at least a passing marks if you're a good copycat, okay? Keep an eye on the number which is have a fluctuation, and then you can take the things forward from here. So this is what basically you need to pick a number, the keyword which is having upper market, which is having a bit of a competition level is bit lower. So if that's possible, then yeah, pretty good enough to go ahead, right? So end of the day, analyze your competitor. If you want to do it manually, please use the free tools. If you want the advanced one, you can go for a paid one. I'm not endorsing any of it, but still these are all the best options which we are using in-house, and also we recommend the people to use it. So but end of the day, we are not getting earned by anything, so it's not sponsored, so you can go and try it out. So these are the best tools which we can try, and you can negotiate, and you can get a best copy from understanding your competitors' keywords. So if your competitors are ranking using these keywords, even you can too, but there is no assurance that you are going to copy exactly as it is or the technology what they are using, because the first difference is going to be the footfall. So India Mart website has a great footfall comparing to any normal website, because every second one or the other person is using this website, but that is not going to be the same with other cases. So that's a difference. So you may not have that much of a ranking or authorizations of the domain. So that may take some time, but still it will be built, but one or the other pages you will be improved. So what I suggest you is try to rank it on a first page, do a better job. Don't try to just rank it, or just don't make the robots to understand your content. Make it your user friendly so that your user understands it, and he need to understand, analyze, and make sure that you are the right people to buy from you. So if that confidence, if you can give it on the wordings, that's more than enough to start the business. Okay, this is all what I wanted to share in this video, and hopefully if this has helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And if there is anything else that you want or you want me to record on, please put it into comment box. The comment box is open. And if you are looking for any paid service or anything such, you can please give us a call on our office number, which is there in the description, and you can email us. Okay. And if you are looking for any free services, you can use the comment box. I'll respond back to it, and you can take the answers from my side. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.